I've been to all 12 worldwide Disney parks, and here is how I rank them. Starting off in last place is Walt Disney Studios at Disneyland Paris. There's nothing particularly special about either of the two Paris parks, but Walt Disney Studios in particular is very small. The only thing that was kind of interesting, this inside area, but really nothing special. There is a Tower of Terror. Russia's coaster was really cool. But combined with a small park and the Parisian attitude of the cast members, this has to be last place for me. And unfortunately, the other Disneyland Paris park, Disneyland Paris, is going to come in 11th place. The cast members, like I said, the attitude, they're just Parisian, and it's just not as friendly as the rest of the world, which makes a difference. I will say I was here in August of 2021, so it was kind of still coming out of COVID, and there was all of this construction on the castle, which did not help. The redemption of this park is Hyperspace Mountain. It actually goes upside down. It's the best Space Mountain out of all of the worldwide parks. 10th place for me is going to be Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Florida. I'm just personally not an Animal Kingdom fan. Most of the year, I just feel like this park is too hot. Me and my family go to Walt Disney World basically once a year for my whole life, and we hardly ever go to Animal Kingdom. We only usually go to the other three parks. But I will say Pandora World is very cool and it's worth going to, and it's the only reason I've visited the park in the past couple years. In 9th place is the original Disneyland. I didn't grow up with this park. I actually visited the Disneyland Paris parks before I visited California, but I was just shocked to see how small the castle actually is. It's only like 20 feet tall is what it feels like. I'm going back for my second visit in February of next year, but otherwise there's really nothing memorable to this park for me. Except for maybe Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. This one is so funny to me. 8th place is Tokyo Disneyland, and from this picture you would have no idea that this is not Florida. I was surprised about Tokyo Disneyland is there's nothing particularly unique. This is almost an exact replica of either Disneyland or the Magic Kingdom, and there's really nothing that special. Like the other Asian parks and also their other park in Tokyo. In 7th place is the Magic Kingdom. This was my first ever Walt Disney park in 1999 when I was 4 years old, so I'll always have a nostalgic place in my heart. I feel like the Magic Kingdom is always evolving, as well as the fact that there are so many rides here. And of course, I love the addition of Tron. 6th place is Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World. I absolutely love this park, but there just is 5 parks better than this one for me. This Tower of Terror used to be my favorite ride for years. The theming of it will just always be my favorite, and I'm really sad to see Aerosmith leaving Rock and Roller Coaster here too. It is a Star Wars in California, but I'll mention it at the Hollywood Studios. Rise of the Resistance is one of my favorite rides. It's in my top 5 in the whole world, and let me know if you want to see that list. I'm not a Star Wars fan myself, but I just can't get over how good the theming is in the Star Wars land here. Number 5 for me is Disney's California Adventure. I think this is a really unique park. I love the Pixar land that you see behind me. The Incredicoaster is amazing. The World of Color show is really incredible. I love this show so much. It's probably my favorite show out of all of the parks. I love that the Cars land is so unique. I love the US National Park theming of their Soarin' too. I really love how they've transformed their Tower of Terror into the Guardians ride. Number 4 has to be Hong Kong. There is only one park in Hong Kong, and it's fairly small, but it does get this ranking for a reason. A big piece of that is this ride, Mystic Manor. It's their version of Haunted Mansion, but it is completely different, and this theming is unlike anything I've ever seen. I posted a full vlog from Hong Kong, so go check that out. Also at Hong Kong, there's a World of Frozen, which is this picture. You can see the Arendelle Castle. What I love about this picture is you can see here that this is the background of the land, Latown Island, that the park sits on. So particularly in World of Frozen, it fits into the background very well, but a lot of the park, you can see the background. You can see it behind the castle, and at all the other Disney parks, they really try to hide the real world background, so I think this is really special. Top 3 time, and 3rd place goes to Shanghai. Shanghai is definitely the most challenging of the worldwide parks to visit because mainland China, there is almost no English spoken. I think I only found 1, maybe 2 cast members an English tag on their name tag, and even then their English was kind of broken. That's why I rank this park this high, is because it's so different and it's such a challenge, but it's also so familiar. And the sign of this park when they opened was authentically Disney, distinctly Chinese. I think you can really feel this here. It's also the only park with a Zootopia land. I don't know that movie, but people loved it and it was really cute. My favorite things about this park though is all of the gardens in front of the park. The Chinese love gardens and flowers, and you can really see that represented here. My absolute favorite part of Shanghai Disneyland is Pirates of the Caribbean Sunken Treasure. This ride was insane. It is nothing like the Pirates of the Caribbean in the US. I explained this better in my full Shanghai vlog, but these massive screens and also these huge boats, this ride alone was worth the trip to the park. Down to top 2, and number 2 spot goes to Tokyo Disney Sea. If you're counting, this means that this is the highest ranked park outside of the US. I absolutely love this park. The whole Venetian type area. What I'm standing in front of is actually a hotel that you can stay at. But what's so unique about Tokyo Disney Sea is all of the different theme lands are unlike any other park in the world. For example, this is Toyville Trolley Park, and I've never seen anything like this. Obviously, this is Toy Story theme. A few of their familiar rides are themed completely different, and I really like the attention to detail of the theme. So this is their Tower of Terror. You can see the outline of it in the background of the mural in the lobby. Hotel Hightower. There's nothing spooky or scary about it. It's just a really well done theme. Also, this is their Soarin', and the theming was kind of aeronautical. Very interesting. By far, my favorite part of Tokyo Disney Sea is their Arabian coast land. It's an example of the architecture that you can find there. I am fascinated with the Middle East, and so this is kind of my favorite type of architecture. But there's really not a lot of Middle Eastern influences at the Disney park, so Arabian coast is definitely what makes Tokyo Disney Sea ranked number 2 for me. And in the number 1 spot is Epcot. Epcot is without a doubt my number 1. I just love that this park combines Future World with World Showcase. It's kind of everything that I love all in one park. All of the different festivals make this park really unique, from Flower and Garden to Food and Wine, and also Figment's Festival in January. World Showcase is definitely what does it for me at Epcot. This is one of my favorite things, being able to go around the world in one location. I even started visiting World Expos after seeing this World Showcase concept at Epcot. There are 11 countries represented by the 11 pavilions at World Showcase, and I've actually been to all of those countries in real life. So if there's cast members for those countries, which there typically is, I get to practice the language and eat the food. It's just really a cool experience. And to close out my love for Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy ride is by far my favorite ride of all of the Disney parks. Finally, an opportunity to get a real thrill ride combined with the amazing theming and all of the pre-shows of the ride. It's just what makes it an all-around best ride. I hope you enjoyed my rankings of all of the worldwide Disney parks. Let me know in the comments which ones you've been to and some of your favorites, and I can't wait to go to Abu Dhabi when it opens in a few years as well.